4. Today we're here on Spectacle Island to show you how to make a two-way door. It can be kind of complicated and very confusing sometimes. In fact, I was very confused as to how to do this until just recently. I ended up figuring it out. So here we have our a generator, which is giving us power, which doesn't really exactly matter how you get the power, as long as you do get the power. So right now I have this power pylon connected to this power circuit thing, conduit, which is then running down to here, to this thing. So in other words, to put this easily, or in a more easy way to say it, I don't know how to exactly put it, but you want to have the power pylon, the switch power pylon, to have power, obviously. So, since we have powered this thing, in other words, it doesn't matter how this thing gets powered. As long as this thing has power, it's good. But then, I use the conduits, I think that's what they're called, to run across through the door, which then gives power to the in-gate. So, in other words, the switch power pylon needs to be powered, and it needs to be connected to the in-gate. And this is the XOR gate, which makes it so that if one thing is powered, it turns on. And here we have our second thing, which, again, this is powered. It's same exact logic. As long as this is powered and connected to the input, it should work. Now, if you're going to want to, obviously, if you're making a two-way door, you're going to want to make it go through a wall. And I found the easiest way to do this is to do the rug glitch. It works really well with the mat, because you put the mat down, and then you put the power conduit on top of it, and you attach the wire to whatever giving it power, and you can move it through the wall. And the wires will go through the wall without any problem, because you can't do that without that, obviously. But, after we know that, we want to take the output, the black little prong thing, and connect it to the door. This might sound confusing. It kind of is. But after you get used to it, it's pretty easy. So, in other words, both of these things, we have one thing powering it and one thing not powering it. So this thing is on. Or no, pardon me. Since if both of them are the same, so if this is on and the other one's on, it closes. But if this one is off and that one is off as well, then it stays closed. But if this one is on and that other one is off, and it opens. So in other words, I turn this one off, it opens, because this one is still on, but this one is off. So when one is on, when one is one thing, the other must be the opposite to open, which again is slightly confusing. So I'm going to run over it again, because I'm going to try to make it in a more understandable terms, because I really struggled with this when I first started. Doing more, well, not really, you know what I mean. So, in other words, you need two power pylons and the door. You need to have both power pylons powered, and both power pylons must be connected to the red input on the XOR gate. Then, the black, the output, needs to be attached to the door. That's probably the most, layman term. That's probably the, trying to think of a good word to use here. That's pretty much it in layman's terms. So, pretty much, it could, it's just confusing. I really don't know what I'm talking about anymore, but yeah. In a minute, I'm gonna show, how I'm using this thing, how I used it, and, yeah, that's pretty much how you make them. Hello, I'm here with my, little example for the XOR, double thing door, two-way door, that's it. If I can remember it. So it's a bunch of wires and it's just a big mess, but it still works. So here we go, you flip the switch and it works, it opens, flip the switch again, and it closes. I have to keep it open real quick so it'll be easier for me to open and close and get in and out. Okay, so so we have this power running through this power pylon to this one, which is powering this. So this is powered. And then this is running through these little conduits to that one, to this one, which is going to the in-gate. And this in-gate is going to that one. So they're already hooked up. And then I have the rug glitch going to this little pylon, which attaches to the door. So once you get the hang of it, it's pretty simple, and it's really effective. Cause, oh. Did I fuck something up already? Let's see here. Let me open it up. Okay, I did something wrong. I mean, it was working, but it's all of a sudden decided to stop. So, you know, close it. And then you want to open it back up again. Then you want to close it back down. Alright, there we go. So long as you don't mess anything up, it should be fine. So, that's my tutorial thing, on how, the XOR, two-way door works. I hope you, found it helpful. Also, a quick little bonus here, this skin that I made in Benefit Hardline with the, bonus thing, I thought it looked interesting, like a bubblegum thing. And it fucking looks weird. I don't know, I thought I'd share it. So bye.